My name is Rhapsody, and who's ready for some more arena? I know to high heavens that I am. Hey, look at me stopping myself from swearing. Fucking very successful at it too. Alright, so, what do we got? No druids. Damn. Priest.
I won't let you down.
Wait, no, I haven't played Shaman in ages.
Earth and fire.
But Priest is cooler. But I haven't played Shaman in ages.
Fire. Heed my call.
Oh, baby, it's a power mace. So, that's really good if I have a mech. Both of these are trash, by the way. That's really good if I have a mech, but otherwise, it's basically a 1-cost extra fiery war axe, which isn't actually that horrible. Whoa, Ogre Brute, I love that. We're very strong on the 3-drop slot. Piloted Shredder, I believe, especially considering I don't have any early drops to reliably buff with the Dark Iron Dwarf, is stronger than the Dark Iron Dwarf. That's gotta be a Worgen Infiltrator for the opening. I think 1-drop's super important. Silverhand Knight has the best distributed stats out of all of those. Lightning Storm is, first off, up against 2 horrible options, and secondly, basically one of only the only board clears that you're going to get. As a... what? As a Shaman. Sorry, I've got Lightning... Sorry, I've got Power Mace, right? So I strike with the Power Mace on the initial turn, and then on the second turn, I play the Pilot Shredder, and then hit with the Power Mace again, and suddenly I've got a 6/5 out on the field. That's really good. I don't like either of these. I mean, Cogmaster relies on having 2-drop mechs too often, so I'm gonna just take the War Golem as a big endgame threat. Now, I could get some more weapons, which would make the Spiteful Smith much better than it currently is. Or I could take the Gnomish Inventor card draw. Since I have no card draw so far, I'll take that. I don't like any of these, unfortunately. I could use Reincarnate on my own Piloted Shredder, basically just to get another another 2-drop minion out of it. You know what, actually, I'm just going to take the Leper Gnome and hope not to go up against too many classes with the ability to take it down. That's got to be a big game hunter. I mean, the stats of it aren't horrible, but the real advantage of Big Game Hunter, obviously, is, you know, if your opponent plays most legendaries, just snipe them off. Zombie Chow is the best early game card. God, this is not looking good. So I don't have enough early game cards that I really want to have Bloodlust in my deck, because I'm not going to be overwhelming the board and then running into my opponent, right? So I'm actually just going to take another War Golem. I need a lot of good 2-drops now, right? Micro Machine, I don't think cuts it. Does it? Because if I play Micro Machine second, right? So my opponent plays, say, a 2-3, right? It comes back to my turn, I play Micro Machine. Micro Machine becomes a 2-2, it goes back to my opponent's turn, they kill my Micro Machine, and they have a 2-1 left over. Whereas with the Bloodfin Raptor, that doesn't happen. But if I play the Micro Machine first, it goes to their turn unless they have a charge minion with 3 health. That doesn't happen in the early game, right? So unless they have, you know, an oddly specifically strong minion, it comes back to my turn and I now have a 3 damage creature. So all it needs to do is survive their first turn. With this many 1-drops, I think it's actually very likely that I end up having it survive. Mech Warper. Fuck yeah, man. Maybe I end up with a mech deck. Yep, Mech Yeti is good enough. Mech Warper, Mech Yeti, Mech Warper, Piloted Shredder, Power Mace. This is pretty good so far in terms of mech archetypes. I've got to take the Archmage just to fill the gap in my drop slots, right? Yeah. Plus, 1 spell damage in Shaman isn't that bad. Okay, so I definitely take the Whirling Zap-O-Matic here. It's a mech, not only, but also it's, you know, gonna boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room, gonna spend the night together so we can... something. I can't remember any of the Venga Boys' classic seminal hit, boom, boom, boom. But what I do remember is the best of these picks is gonna be the Force Tank. That was a horrible segue. Ship's Cannon. That's unfortunate, but it's the best of those. Okay, Violet Teacher. I don't have any cheap spells. The Violet Teacher is almost a negative. But I have so many... only one thing. Maybe 2 if I want to silence my own Mech Yeti. I've only got 2 things that I actually want to silence. So I think I just go with this, with the hope of picking up some things worthwhile. I've only got 1 Overload card, right? Yeah, I've only got one Overload card, so the Unbound to Elemental actually isn't that great. Especially considering my strength of the 3-drop slot. I'll actually take a Flame Tongue Totem to help some of my 1-drops trade upwards. Bloodstar Raider, easily, especially considering I have a Power Mace. That's gotta be Mind Control tech, right? I mean, both of these are substandard for late game picks, and a Mind Control tech might hit. It's pretty good board clear-ish. Zombie Chow, excellent. Our early game is well and truly taken care of. Now we need to take care of our late game, so Silverhand Knight. I think I have to take a Lost Tall Strider to take care of my late game a little more. No, I'm gonna take a Whirling Zap-O-Matic. It's too good to give up. Lightning Bolt is not early game or late game, so... I want to take the Mech Yeti, but I think I need the late game. So I've got to take the Bolt of Stogo. Yeah. I mean, the only two things that I have synergizing with the Mech Yeti are Power Mace and Mech Warper, which are both, you know, synergizing with enough other things that they're individually powerful. Force Tank Max for late game. And this is bad. I guess I take Emperor Cobra for possible late game removal. That's not good. Okay. So we've got kind of like a Mech Shaman deck. We spike fucking hard on the 1s and 2s. And then on the 3s and then the 4s. But then the 5s and the... Actually, we're pretty good. It's a pretty good deck. We're just running out of removalistic... What the fuck am I trying to do with my words? Hang on, let me point this camera a little bit better. We're running a little low on removal options. Look at all the professionalism here, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. We're running a little low on removal options, like Premier removal, like Hex, or, you know, more Lightning Bolts, Rockbiter weapons, etc. But if we can control the board from the early game, and considering our draft, we most likely can control the board from the early game, we're going to be in a pretty good position to win. If we get hit by almost any board clear spell, though, we're going to immediately lose.
Doomhammer.
Flame Tongue Totem is not going to be valuable this early. Clear. I think I have to coin a 2 into a 2 into a 3. Accelerate my growth. And obviously the one I want to coin out first is the Micro Machine, because it means if my opponent plays a 2-3 or a 1-3, I still have the ability to kill it. Whereas if I played the Whirling Zap-O-Matic, you know, I might be a little dodgy for that. I mean, it would be a 1-2. It would be a 2-2 right now if I played the Whirling Zap-O-Matic last turn. But my opponent would have also taken 3 more damage. Velen's Chosen, I was expecting. No, not Velen's Chosen. Interesting. I think... Do I rely on my opponent not having a trigger for Nerubian Egg? I mean, you only pick Nerubian Egg if you have the ability to trigger it. So if I was relying on my opponent not having the ability, I would attack that, attack that, attack that, and then play my Ogre Brute into a naked board. I think I'd go with the half measure. And that's that. Also worthwhile noting is the fact that, secondly, when it gets back to my turn, I'm not going to be able to play the Big Game Hunter without destroying my own Micro Machine. It will force me to use the Battle Cry and kill my own Micro Machine if I tried to play it. But really important is the Ogre Brute has a chance of now hitting that and then creating a problem for me.
Me smash you.
Nope, hit the face then. Ooh, damn it. Kind of figured that might happen. So this is the obvious threat, but if the Nerubian wants to kill anything else, it's gonna have to sacrifice its life to do so. Unless that's like Power Word Shield or Chosen of Velen. But then again, you really want to kill this Micro Machine. It's already gone out of hand. You saw how low the opponent's health already dipped. If I had have gone again for the face. Ooh. Damn it. Hit. That's not a horrible distribution for me. It's probably hero power plus 3 drop this turn. Because I haven't got my Silverhand Knight, unfortunately. I did drop 2 of them, but they're my only thing on the 5-drop slot currently. I guess my opponent's deciding whether or not to go face or... Oh, removal. Okay. It's what I was gonna do, so that's fine. I'll do the trade first. Yeah, just in case I got, like, Doomsayer or a minion that's gonna kill my own minions. Okay, so my opponent's going into turn 6. My opponent's going into turn 6, so they're gonna have the ability to make the 6/6, what's it called? Temple Enforcer. So that's why I've played the Emperor Cobra very specifically, because I'm gonna have the ability to kind of just like pop it. I might have used the hero ability rather than Mech Warper. That could have been clever. Yeah, that probably was a better idea.
I wonder.
You're gonna play a card at any point this turn.
Gates are open.
Oh, yeah, exactly. So now we've got the 3-drop trading sufficiently in tempo up against the Lord of Zirino.
Pass me that Arclight Spanner!
We could be about to see something very interesting. Power Mace buffs the Whirling Zapmatic. The Whirling Zapmatic is a 5/4 with Wind Fury. Oh, baby. Oh shit, that's a perfect target for the Power Mace as well. I guess that means I have to neglect playing my War Golem though, so I hope I draw something 2 or something more. Oh shit. That's such a better play. But this is way more interesting play.
Elements guide me.
Hey, give me a minute!
This is the play that's gonna make me smile. The other play, you know, might have made me win the game, but also it did have problems. I mean, think about it. A lot of cards in my opponent's hand have just been held this entire time. What if they're all Shadow Word deaths? Or mind controls when they get to turn 10? Who knows? Fuck. Man.
Hey, give me a minute!
Okay, let's see what gets the buff.
Guide me.
Yeah, figured.
Die, landlubber!
Oh, you know what? I totally should have played that after. And the reason for that is because I actually want this to get the buff, so it doesn't die to Shadow Word. Sorry, so it doesn't die to Shadow Word Pain, so it doesn't die to Holy Nova, and so this doesn't get mind control next turn. Roll the totem. Storm the lightning. There's never going to be more minions than this sitting on the board.
Hey, give me a minute!
Okay. And that's lethal. Boom. An interesting game. I'm not certain it's entirely an optimal one, but it was interesting. Oh hey, we actually have a dominance quest for this class, so if we could go 5 wins, I would be very smiley man about it. Dear God, there's a lot of condensation on that glass. Every single time I drink from it, I'm like... Am I outside and is it raining?
Thrall versus Jaina.
Marduk.
You asked for it.
For Doomhammer.
I want to keep the piloted shredder. I have enough strong 3-drops that I think I'm probably very likely to draw one. Ooh, a 1-drop. I don't know how I feel about that.
Onslaught blood.
The reason I don't know how I feel about that is because Arcane Missiles 50% of the... No, not 50% of the time. Most of the time kills it. But then the worst problem is... Yeah, there's a lot of cards that kill it and survive. The one I was thinking about specifically was the... What's it called? Mana Worm. There we go. Oh, damn it. Come on. Frostbolt. Where is my 3-drop? Here we go. Boom. Hit it. Got it in one.
Clobbering time.
Oh my god, now it's a strong curve. My opponent can play reactively as much as they like to this, but it's a strong curve. So I didn't have the coins, so they could still coin and ping this with a Frostbolt. What'd they get? Well, they can cast it. If you can drag it away from your hand, if they drag it over the screen, I now know that that is a 4 or fewer mana original card. And now it costs 1 or 0 mana.
I wonder.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Okay, so it was a 3 mana card. Interesting. Oh, hey, we both got card draw. That's pretty cool. Don't kill it, don't kill it, don't kill it, don't kill it, don't kill it. Fuck yes! That's the best result I could have gotten.
Me smash you.
That's amazing as well. Yeah, I've got to put this out before board clear hits. So, attack, ping, but then if you do attack ping, you can only develop a 2 mana creature. That's really annoying. And it was from the top deck as well. So it's ultra annoying. Yeah, play on curve.
Squire, attend me.
No reason for me to deviate my damage from the face just to deal with a 1/1. That 1/1 has fireballed me so... Oh, no, wait, there were 3 arcane missiles that hit my face. I was thinking, that 1/1 has fireballed me. It's run into my face and done 6 damage. Of course it can't have done that. It's only done 5. Oh, that's a really good creature. That's going to take care of my health a little. And it also takes care of the Archer Squire with relatively low vulnerability to anything afterwards. That's pretty good. Okay. I think I changed my plan.
Battle.
Off the back of the fact that I can clear without losing anything. Archmage or Mech Yeti? I'm gonna roll this because there's a 25% chance I get to heal 3 minions. Oh well. And because Mech Yeti is not significantly weaker than the Archmage, especially since I have no spell damage currently to utilize, so it's only 2 health weaker, right? And to Flame Strike, it stays alive. Which is the big consideration.
Are you ready for this?
Of course, now I have things that are actually effective with the spell damage. So it's a little more important. Rusty Horn is not interesting. Guess it's Force Tank Max next time.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Somewhat expectant of running into a... Oh, emergency cooler. Somewhat expectant of running into a polymorph with this, but it's fine. I'm thinking of ways that my opponent would be able to utilize a Flame Strike to clear both of these. Like, ping, attack, attack, Flame Strike. You can't do it because you've only got 6 mana. Yeah, alright.
Magic detected.
Ooh, pretty. Do I know what this is?
For a little while, I pack a big punch.
Oh yeah, it's what I thought it was.
For a
Excellent.
little while, I pack
That's really good. Okay, so now I roll the totem to get spell damage, hopefully. It's not spell damage. Clear the board regardless. Well played.
Well played.
So I had the rust. I was actually in a really good position to combat that secret because I really wanted to use my my lightning storm. So if it was counterspell, I would have been annoyed, right? So I had a rusty horn. I had the spare part, which counts as a spell. So I could have cast that to clear a counterspell and then safely lightning storm. But what I really wanted to do is, if it was mirror entity, I wanted to give my opponent a weak minion so that I could kill it with the lightning storm that I followed up with,
The elements
which is exactly how that shit went down. I'm actually throwing back the lightning bolt because it's kind of weak. It's weaker than the rest of the 3 and 2 and 1 drops that I could get.
Greetings, friend.
I'm in an unusual position right now without a 1 drop. Oh no. Uh-oh. I have to keep on curve. Otherwise I get overwhelmed, and then I need to get back onto the board using... and then I have to get back onto the board using spells and tricks and stuff like that, and I don't have spells and tricks. This is actually a pretty good position for me to be in. Because even if my opponent does clear the healing totem and, you know, subvert 3 damage from my face, I can just kill it with the Worgen Infiltrator. Ooh. Oh, shit! Uh-oh. This is interesting. We could be in for a very quick match. So I'm hoping that my opponent at this point does not have Lightning Bolt, or Crackle. That's double Lightning Bolt in their hand as well. Okay, so they're pushing all of the face damage, of course. That makes sense. Definitely makes sense in that position. How badly do I want a totem? No, my opponent's run out of gas by trying to go for my face really early, so all I need to do is kind of like equalize out and then win. So I just have to stop my opponent from killing me, basically. Which is usually the plan. Flame Song? I'm very happy to have this Power Mace. Oh no, but with the Power Mace, my best play is actually this. Drop that. Oh no. No, my play just got worse. Fuck. Okay. I was thinking I'll do the Power Mace into the Bloodstar Raider so I get the 5-drop. But that's not important because then I would have to sacrifice the Mech Yeti in here and I wouldn't get the Death Rattle effect of the Power Mace.
Give me a minute.
Elements guide me.
Yeah, I'm actually going to use that for totem removal and attack the face. It's kind of pathetic, but what I'm really trying to do is get the Death Rattle triggered. Which means I hope my opponent doesn't have 3 damage. Uh-oh. That was about to be hilariously stupid. Damn it.
X marks the spot.
Squire, attend me. Elements guide me.
Ready, sir.
Job's done.
I was supposed to put this on the other side so that they actually get buffs and I can totem dance. So actually this should have been on the other side because then this would be a 4-2 and I could totem dance, right? So I could attack it into something and then have a 6-4 on this side. Damn it. I almost seemed like a genius, right? Because if that was a 4-2, then the only target for the Stampede and Kodo would have been my 0-3, right? Almost looked clever.
If you insist.
Whirling Blades to you, so you can kill that much more easily.
Thailand
face.
Ready for this?
I should probably take some time to remove the 0-2 minion, just so I don't end up in a situation where it's like Wind Fury, Rock Biter Weapon, kill, or something stupid like that. Or Bloodlust, something stupid like that. Unless you've got a Lightning Storm, that's not super effective.
Don't blink.
Actually, this is worth way less stats than this. Being damaged even.
If you insist.
If
If you insist.
Yeah, I'll keep the higher health rounds. I think I need to start totem calling. Oh, Taunt Totem, excellent. Now I feel a little better about the idea of someone charging into my face. Now I wish I'd developed the Emperor Cobra last turn, because it would have been this and an Emperor Cobra and done. So I'm taking the turn slow. I'm hoping to basically remove that with this and then that. I just need this not to be dead. If my opponent doesn't have any spells up their sleeves, then I'm in a really good position. But if they do, I'm kind of fucked. What totem do I get? Taunt. Okay, so I still have to kill this. And that's just in case my opponent removes this, right? But now, I'm not so sad that I haven't killed this, because my opponent needs to remove this before they can go and attack my Boulder Fist Ogre, right?
You are not.
I'm not prepared! Okay. How much damage do I actually currently have? 17. Fuck. I actually have to take care of that.
Clobbering time.
Don't.
So that goes there. God damn. This is a tense game. My opponent only needs to top deck 4 damage. I'm so glad to have this healing totem. It's so important. Yeah, go for my face. That's pretty bad. Because now I get to kill this, and this stays alive because it got the heal from the healing totem last turn. And now that has no chance to miss, which is really important. Did I actually have lethal there? Hang on. So 1, 3, 10.
That was a mistake.
Yeah, I could have done 10 more damage to the face. Oh. Okay. I don't have lethal. How slow do I take it? If my opponent has a silence in hand, I lose if I emergency coolant this, right? I'm gonna play super safe. Because I think it's possible that it's more likely that they draw a silence or use a silence than that they...
Well played. Well played.
You're still not out of it. But it's more likely they draw or use silence than draw or use 4+ damage. I've got to keep rolling the totem, unfortunately. I can't play the Silverhand Knight. Because I need Taunt Totem, exactly. First.
Engaging TC-130 into this locator.
God damn it. It looks like I'm being... like a horrible person and I'm just dragging this out, but this is the safest path to victory for me. Okay, do I now have lethal? 5... 6, yeah, I have lethal, as long as this guy doesn't miss.
Me smash you. Wait.
Wait, what? It revealed it? That's weird. Can't be attacked or targeted until it deals damage. Oh, it dealt damage to my Ogre Brute. Oh, don't be spell damage. Don't be fucking lightning bolt.
Well played. You win.
Well played.
Well played.
God. That would have been horrible. On the very, very last possible turn, my opponent draws lightning bolt and rolls a totem, gets the spell damage totem, then lightning bolts my face. Luckily, we didn't have to wrestle with that eventuality. Okay, we're currently at 3-0. Just in case you're illiterate, 3-0. It's even written below my fucking face. God damn it.
Brawl versus Jaina.
Whew.
You asked for it.
Nothing like a good kick of caffeine. Oh. That's actually not bad, but I'm gonna throw back the Gnomish Inventor in hopes of getting anything but a zombie chow. Throw back the Gnomish Inventor in hopes of getting a mech to power up with my Power Mace. Okay, so here's the play. If my opponent has a 2-3, I get to Flame Tongue Totem and kill it, right? And then I get a 4-3 on the field. Cool, right? But if they don't... Yeah, I'll actually kill that. I'll still kill that.
First kill.
But if they didn't, I was going to develop a Power Mace. Sorry, not a Power Mace. I was going to use the Flame Tongue Totem to trade the 2-1 up. Wait, what? No, I was just going to attack. What the fuck is wrong with my head? Okay, I used the Power Mace on that one for one very specific reason.
Guide.
Otherwise, I put this in the range that it can be... Fire Blasted. Really cool thing here, my opponent's now scrambling for a fucking solution to hit this and kill it.
Do you like to play?
So they'll do that, they'll coin, and then they'll fucking Ice Lance, it doesn't matter. Oh, they hit it. Damn. Cool. They did all of that.
Elements guide me. I cannot do that.
Now, I'm actually keeping this around rather than having traded it into the 3-1, so that it's kind of like Firebolt bait. So my opponent can drop a 3-drop this turn, fine, but it's not going to do anything because the Piloted Shredder's still there.
Ready, sir.
Exactly. They have to respond in a different way. Okay, so that now trades up. And then this is specifically done so that the totems come out on this side. It's not a healing totem. Whatever. Attack the face with 8 damage. My opponent's already used the coin, haven't they? No, wait, I had the coin. Why was I scared of my opponent using the coin? I've got Ship's Cannon and Bloodsail Raider, which is interesting. That's a combo you very rarely see. Whenever you summon a pirate, deal 2 damage to a random enemy, and gain the attack of... and this is a pirate, sorry. Okay, so I'm doing it because if either of these get dealt 2 damage, it's hilariously good for me. It's a little less hilariously good. Okay. My opponent would have to Flame Strike and then run the Kirin Mage into my piloted Shredder in order to clear the board. Oh, that's a Polymorph. Polymorph, Frostbolt this, and then attack one of them. That's a very clear indication that my opponent does not have Flame Strike. Just in case.
Mind if I roll need?
That's fine. You can roll need as much as you'd like, buddy.
What's happening?
And that's okay as well. There's your card. I'll kill that, but the interesting thing is the Healing Totem is going to keep this out of range of your Fire Blast.
Engaging TC-130 until dislocated.
I'm not going to overextend on the board, because if I just run short of damage and then lose to a Flame Strike, I'm going to be pretty pissed at myself.
Someday I'll be just like you.
You can still Flame Strike, I guess. Oh, you totally have Flame Strike that whole time. Cool. Lightning Bolt can't be face damage anymore.
Powering up. Portal online.
I kind of need my opponent to suddenly summon a lot of minions so I can get effective use of this Lightning Storm. But they have to be small minions so that I actually get effective use of them.
They are bend to my command.
Neither of those are small. Great. That's pretty good. Rolled low on both, so that's really good as well. Alright, so it's war of the top decks at this point, basically. This is frustrating. Yeah, my opponent is severely ahead of me right now. I need some of my bigger game minions, like, my War Golem. Hello, War Golem?
Don't have enough mana.
I'm so glad I didn't hit the totem button first, otherwise I wouldn't be able to summon the War Golem. I forgot that I was overloaded by 2.
Does dingo?
Does dingo. Oh, okay, so now I can see at least my entire opponent's hand. And I'm distinctly at an advantageous position right now. That's fine. Problem is, my opponent does that, and then that. Oh god. They can summon whatever they get from it.
Don't mess with
It doesn't matter. Well, it... they could have top decked that card anyway, so it's not super important. Oh, that was actually really bad. Okay, I need some more big cards, please.
For a little while, my pack will take fun.
If you insist.
So that goes there, that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. No damage dealt to my face, and my opponent ends up with a 2-1 and a 3-5, and whatever they have in hand. I just... Oh, god damn it. Fucking Wind Fury Harpy actually was super effective. Killed my 4-4, killed my 7-4. Too valuable. Sometimes I forget things. Archmage is okay, I guess.
for this.
Problem with the Archmage is it doesn't kill 2 of the minions on that board. Looks like my opponent's going to invest everything into killing it, though. That's good. Oh, I have no way of removing the Sunwalker. That's the end of my game. Even if I play a, say, War Golem, it dies. Sunwalker attacks it. Stampeding Kodo attacks it. It's dead. Even if I get the Taunt Totem, that gets removed by the Ancient Mage. The Sunwalker gets to get full fucking force of value out of that Divine Shield, and there's nothing I can do about it. Can we get into top... sorry. Oh, if that's Mirror Entity, I lose as well, but I can't hold off. Yeah.
Job's done.
Yeah, I might as well stop playing at this point. It's not super lucky that my opponent won this one. I overextended against Flamestrike because I was almost certain that my opponent didn't have it, and then I got punished. That happens far too often with me. That I overextend against Flamestrike specifically. I think I'm dead next turn. Yeah, I'm dead this turn, unless this is a Taunt Totem. 10, 6, 1. I had 17 health. I mean, I guess I'm not frustrated about that. A little. Alright. What do I usually cut it? 4 and 1 or 3 and 1? We'll say 4 and 1. I had to turn my phone off because I heard it buzz in the background and I was like, Today is a very hot day in Sydney. Luckily, it's not super hot in here. It's a fucking atrocious 30-something out there. But in here,
Victory or death
calmish.
for Doomhammer.
Do I keep Lightning Bolt if my early hand isn't good? I don't think so. I think I need to rely on getting my early actual minions. Of which I don't think those count. Oh, look! I'm the Mech Shaman! Mech. So this is going to be my opponent's 2-drop. And if you want me to tell the future, immediately after my opponent's 2-drop, they're going to make a Fiery War Axe. So they're going to play a Fiery War Axe on this turn on their natural 2. That's a very, very surprising looking Fiery War Axe. Oh, I forgot to change my score. Hang on. There we go. 3-1. Oh, that's unfortunate. My opponent is almost entirely obligated to trade their 2-2 into my 3-2, so I'm going to try and get 3 extra damage in. If I get punished for this by way of, like, spell damage slam, or, sorry, spell damage cleave, then I'm going to be sad, but... Okay, they had to do it anyway. That seems reasonable enough for me. So luckily I have some really big minions in hand, so I can start making my opponent pay. If they really want to start using their fucking weapon, I can make them horribly regret it. Okay. Time to work onto other corners of this map. Ooh, Siegin.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir. You insist.
So it gets +1 attack whenever my opponent gains armor. So it only really matters in constructed decks. And even then, it's rarely relevant. But it would only matter in constructed decks if you were running like Armorsmith and Whirlwind and stuff like that. You know, where you're gonna gain very large amounts of very large, small, discrete packages of armor. So now it goes up to 6, but now it's a 6-5. So it doesn't. Not severely important. Ooh, that's cool.
if you insist.
They were going to be a 2-2 anyway.
X marks the spot.
If you insist.
Just in case my opponent has a weapon, I don't want them to remove the fiery works. Sorry, the flame tongue totem. A weapon or a charge minion, which are, you know, tools of the trade for the warrior. Okay, so now they have a weapon or a charge minion that's going to go into the 0-3.
For the war chief!
Yeah.
Try that, lover.
I'm quickly running out of gas, but hopefully I end up killing my opponent's health points before that happens. Oh, fucking hell, these slams. Slam giant. Please be taunt. Not taunt. So the point of developing another one is that it means that I basically end up with a 7 afterwards. It doesn't matter. I obviously didn't want to trade my 7-7 or my 2-3 into the 8-8 because I actually have a health advantage over my opponent. So I'm not worried about what they want to do in terms of, you know, like big kills. Okay, opponent's got 9 health left. If I get a taunt totem, I'll play the Whirling Zapmatic. Otherwise, I'll play the Emperor Cobra. I said my opponent has 9 health left, and that's because I assume that they're going to have to kill my Emperor Cobra.
Your magic shall not save you.
Oh, hey, or they're going to kill this. Cool. No, they kill the Emperor Cobra, of course. So that I can't trade up with it, because it trades severely up. Oh, look at all this armor my opponent's gaining. They're so far down in their deck. It's crazy. Okay, 50-50 for the Taunt Totem. That's a Taunt Totem. I've almost got all my totems out on the field as well. That's really good. If only I had Bloodlust in this deck. I passed it up twice. Okay. So now you need spells or charge minions if you're going to deal with my 3-2 or my 4-3. If you can't taunt, gain extra armor on top of your hero power. That's actually really bad. I do need to draw an extra damage. I just calculated it, actually. I've only got 12. Oh, no. Mr. Boom. Mr. Boom. What the fuck was that?
That was a mistake. My thanks.
I did not click. I did not click on that.
First.
I cannot believe that shit. So that goes there. That goes there. That goes there and hopes to bomb it? No, that would have to go there and have to
Back
bomb
to
it.
work.
Oh, Cruel Taskmaster, that's bad. Are you kidding me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It had 20% chance to actually hit that target, by the way.
I've got the beast in my sight.
That's abysmal. I realized that the killing the boombot, you know, was surprisingly effective. It only dealt 1 damage to... the misclick. I realized that actually worked out slightly well, all things considered, but that's still not good. The fact that I have to play a zombie chow knowing it's gonna die, heal my opponent for 5, and basically lose the game is atrocious. Yeah, that's game over. I have no card in my deck that allows me to deal with any of those. God fucking damn it. I'm trying to think how significantly different things would have gone if I actually did get the attack into the face. I'm not convinced I would have won. Still, fuck that. Ugh. And opponent was 5 cards or so deeper in their deck than I was. And a Mr. Boom. Dr. Boom, sorry. Ugh. Alright, whatever. I did update, yes? No, I updated to 2 loss, because...
The light shall bring victory.
For Doom.
Power Mace is good. Do I really want to have the Blood Cell Raider as my opening if I have a Power Mace? I mean, I have really good mechs. Like that. That's a really good curve. 1, 2, 3, 4. Coin, obviously. And I can fuck my curve at any time in order to play the Power Mace if I really want to. And that would only be against like Dark Cultist or Spider Tank, I guess.
Greetings, friend.
Greetings, YYXM. Really? Alright, so we've got another guy who just doesn't know what to do with his opening turn. He's just like, let me bask in the opulence of all of this free time I have. There's no one waiting on me. Say what you want about my play, at least I fucking usually play fast. I rarely ever rope. You don't have that many 1 mana plays, buddy. Oh look! That's how someone plays quickly. It's easy. You just put a card down, and then you're done. Very simple.
For a little while, I have to play good.
Okay. Here's the real moment of truth. Does my opponent have a 4 health creature?
It's clobbering time. Elements
So-
guide me.
I kill that first, then I attack the face. Because if I attack the face first, my opponent would still be on 30 health. Okay. Here we go. Oh, you can see how fucking prepared I am for this shit. Don't have anything to deal with it. That basically just means no Holy Smite, no Bluegill Warrior, no Taunt. That has more than 3 health. Heal yourself and pass. Oh, we'll have a great time. I promise you. Damn it. Holy Smite. Now I don't want to use my weapon for removal, if I can at all avoid it. Just heal your face and pass. How did you take 15 seconds to decide?
Quickly.
Like, in what universe does it take 15 seconds to go, Yeah, I should holy smite that thing that's about to ruin me.
Fire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
So it takes my opponent 2 mana to remove this 2/2. Hopefully they can't generate anything that survives my Power Mace, because I want to be able to play the Whirling Zap-O-Matic, attack with the Power Mace, have a 5/4 Wind Fury mech out. That's pretty good for me.
Online.
Unless you've got a 1 mana play that's somehow spectacular, I'm in a really good position now. Thank you. Gonna kill that. Yep. Also, it's turn 6, so you do not have the ability to Holy Nova and then Mind Spike the Wind Fury fellow. The best situation you could find yourself in is... Oh, that's actually really good. Is if you had Shadow Madness, take the Emperor Cobra, run it into the Whirling Zap-O-Matic. That actually could have been a reason for me to run a Totem instead of the... That's actually really unfortunate. It was really good. Alright.
Are you ready for this?
I'm very established on the board, I just need to not let my opponent take it, basically. Opponent is weirdly playing here. Like, the amount of time that they take to consider something without hovering over cards. Like, it's kind of like they wait, do something.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Yeah, and then actions happen instantly. You know what I suspect. So I want a 4/4, or a 4/1 and a 4/4.
Don't blink.
That's pretty obvious.
Battle.
You've got to know what I'm suspecting right now. There is a possibility that this is an arena bot. No. Okay, it's not. We just saw hover-overs happening. That's fine. Okay, I've got to get the Force Tank max out this turn so that I threaten lethal, first off with it, but also so that I can't get mind controlled immediately following it. Because my opponent only has 9 mana. They would need 10 in order to immediately mind control. Ping off the shield, so you're gonna have to use something to actually force a kill on it. Yeah, that's not gonna work. That actually prevents me killing you. Oh! That does not prevent me killing you. Boom. Okay, we're at 4-2, but the possibility of losing any single match kind of terrifies me, so I'm very likely to just continue. I just want to win one more game, get that dominance done, and then I will be sated as to my performance for this run. That'll be enough for me. I'll look upon that and go, yes. That'll do, pig, that'll do. Inconsiderate traffic. How dare they drive on a main road adjacent to 2 other main roads?
With honor for Doomhammer.
Don't they know that I'm busy? Give me that mech warper. That's not horrible. I mean, I can kind of rectify my own curve by using Lightning Bolt and the coin to kind of cancel... Did I just get Shrek'd by a Murloc Raider? Did my shit just get Shrek'd by a Murloc Raider? Because I can't develop anything now. I mean, I have a really strong play. I've got Power Mace, and then I attack, and then the next turn I develop a Mech Yeti, and whee, right? But up until that point, I am thoroughly 100% Shrek'd. I need Lightning Storm.
Elements guide me.
Oh, also I need my opponent not to have Acidic Swampoo's. Oh, if they have an Acidic Swampoo's, I'm not in a good position.
Pay attention,
It's
class.
not an Acidic Swampoo's, I've noticed. Now, we're not in a horrible position because we have another follow-up 4-drop. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering why I buffed the Mech Yeti rather than the Piloted Shredder, first off, the Piloted Shredder would only end up with 5 health, so it dies to this running in plus a Truce of a Champion. But the reason I really wanted it on the Mech Yeti is because if the Piloted Shredder got silenced, it would lose 2-2 and its Death Rattle effect, which is way more valuable than the Death Rattle effect of the Mechanical Yeti. Savvy? That worked out well. That worked an absolute treat.
Pass me that arc light spanner.
I can set up the Piloted Shredder, which is able to kill the Gnomish Inventor without taking any damage. Well, without losing, or dying, rather. Okay, so if my opponent tries to just go straight for face, not control, and develop more minions like a Zoo deck, kind of like they've been doing so far, I'll just Mind Control Tech one of their cards. That's pretty annoying. Give me something good. It's horrible.
Reporting for duty.
That is really not good.
Pass me that arc light spanner.
Okay, so I just want my opponent to waste their Truce of a Champion before I start playing cards like Ogre Brute, like Flame Tongue Totem, you know, the cards that actually have really effective things they can do. That will die for almost free to the Truce of a Champion.
I wonder.
I think it's also interesting that I do set myself or my opponent up with a position to flood the board. If they really want to, they can play directly into the hand of my Mind Control Tech. Like, if that's their absolute life's endeavor, they're more than welcome to do it. I might only get a 1-1, but depriving my opponent of a 1-1 while developing a 1-1 for myself is actually super good.
To Northrend!
That's unfortunate. That needs to die instantly. That's not gonna do it. Okay, so my opponent gets another card draw out of that, which is shitty. Real shitty. They could easily just go for my face and win the game. Depends on what they have in hand. I mean, Truce of a Champion will do it.
Not on my watch. Reporting for duty.
If I Mind Control Tech that, do I get good effects from it? Let's see what can be done. Mind control this.
Into this locator.
That's not gonna do it. Yeah, nothing can stop lethal right now, right? Yeah, nothing can stop lethal. God damn it. Murloc Raider. Dear God. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just can't go well in Hearthstone recently, apparently. Okay, let's check out what's going on with this pack. Whoa, packs are over here. Yeah, nothing good. Oh! Man, look at that 40 dust pack. Let's cash in on all that 40 dust so that we can start to craft Dr. Boom. Wait, do we have Dr. Boom yet? Did I craft Dr. Boom? Dear Lord. Let's just go here. Boom. Where are ya? Do I have a boom? Yeah, I totally crafted a Dr. Boom. God, I'm such a scumbag. Alright. DE entirely. Excelente. Get back to the title screen so that I can say that my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Hearthstone Arena. The name of the deck has been Mechman. Shamech. Shamech? Yeah, we'll say Shamech. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. If you have, please click like. It does help me get my content out to new people. There's also a playlist in the description down below with all of my Hearthstone Arena, all of my Hearthstone Ranked, and all of my Hearthstone Adventure content, past, present, and future. Hearthstone Adventure content will soon include Naxxramas. Can't wait. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. No, we'll soon include Naxxramas. We'll soon include Blackrock Spire as well as... Blackrock Mountain, sorry, as well as Naxxramas. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself, and we'll see you next time.